Alright, what's up all my YouTube subscribers? To my old subscribers, welcome back. To my new subscribers, you are now watching Raphael on T. Now today I'm coming to you to do a review of the TomTom. The 5.5 inch, and it's by the company freetom. But most people call them freetom. I got this like a couple of months ago, and I wanted to make sure that I could give you guys a accurate review of everything on the feeling, the material, the way it looked, how easy it was to pee, for pleasure, packing, and basically, for sex. Or as me and my wife call it, making love. But I did an unboxing of the TomTom a few weeks ago. And if you guys want to watch that video, I will try to stick the link somewhere down below this video. Or, y'all can just look up the series of my videos and you would be able to find it. Anyways, so today I am coming to you to do a review. Alright, so you guys, if you, trigger warning, I'm going ahead and warning you now. If you do not want to see a prosthetic or a dick on your screen, do not watch this video. And I repeat, do not watch this video. So, with that being said, I'm going to give enough time for the people that do not want to see this video to click away now. Alright. That should be enough time for the people that didn't want to see this video to click away. Alright, like I said, I'm doing a review on the TomTom 5.5 inch from freetom. Alright. This is the STP. This is the product I'm doing the review on. I just actually washed it before I done this video. As you can see, the balls are really soft. They're not as hard as my MSL STP. They did make it sort of kind of like the MSL STP with the lip on the end. That works really well. And it does have the pleasure piece here. Alright. So for overall look, I will give it a 10 out of 10. For packing, this does create a pretty big bulge. So inside of boxer briefs or the rodeo boxers that I previously reviewed for you guys, this product, the TomTom, does create a pretty big bulge. So for packing, I will give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it's super comfortable. It's super soft. You don't really have to worry about chafing or anything like that, because a lot of us trans guys do end up having that issue when it comes to prosthetics. But what can I say when it comes to this product? The material is really, really soft. The silicone is soft. Like, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's super soft. When it comes to the pleasure rod works really, really, really good. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has these little ridges on the inside. And, you know, basically that's where your man bits go. And when you're, you know, either alone with yourself or with your wife or your partner or whatever, your man bits from you having growth on T basically rubs this, and it feels really good. So pleasure, I give it a 9 out of 10. Because like I said, it does work great for me, but it might not work great for somebody else. Now, for peeing. Peeing with this is kind of sort of like the MSL STP. It does have, like, you know, a really, really good stream. Like I said in my other video, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you do have to mash the head, slightly mash the head for it to open up a little bit more. Now I had a lot of comments from other trans guys telling me that, you know, I could cut the lip open a little bit more. But I don't know, to me that kind of seems like I'm ruining the product itself. So I did not want to cut it. But like I said, my only issue is having to squeeze the head. Because you really got to put the right amount of pressure there, or you're going to end up with backflow. And we all know, as trans guys, you do not want to end up with backflow. It's not a good look when you're trying to, you know, if you're a single trans guy, you don't want to walk up to, you know, a female that you're interested in and have, like, a pee stain on the front of your pants. That's not a good look. But once you get comfortable with, you know, how much to squeeze the head when you're peeing or standing at a urinal or in a stall over the toilet, once you get used to that, it's perfectly fine. You can do it with no issues. Because I have wore this to my new job, and like I said, I'm super comfortable with it, just strictly because the silicone is softer than my MSL. But anyways, like I said, for peeing, I give it a 9 out of 10, but like I said, it might work differently for somebody else. Pleasure, I give it a 9 out of 10. And then for using it with your partner or your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. Now my wife said that with the rod in it, because, you know, from the way it looks, it really wouldn't be very firm with the rod in. I kind of don't know necessarily where the rod is right now because we have used it. Now my wife was very, very satisfied with this. She said that once the rod was in and it was fully in and the rod was, basically erect, that it made the head very girthy. It made the head really hard. Not hard to the point where it hurt, but hard to the point where, a cisgendered male would be. She said with the rod in, it's very girthy, it's very thick, it felt really good to her. She liked it. So if you're thinking to use this, like I said, for with a partner. You can use it with a partner. You will not have no type of issues other than it, like I said, it being 5.5 inches. Now, if you're a guy that likes, you know, an 8-inch or 6-inch or along those lines, this would not be very good for you when it comes to sex. Like I said, it does work great for me. I had no issues, no problems of any kind, other than it being 5.5 inches and it being kind of short. So you can't, like, with your girl, you wouldn't be able to long stroke it unless you kind of go a little slower. Basically, yeah, you would have to go a little slower. But for that purpose, sex, I would give it a 9 out of 10. This is a really good product from freetom, and I know a lot of trans guys have been waiting on my review because not many other trans guys have done a review on this product since it came out. But like I said, for overall look, I would give it a 10 out of 10. For packing, I would give it a 9 out of 10. For peeing, I would give it a 9 out of 10. For pleasure, I would give it a 9 out of 10. For using it with a partner, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it's a really good product. I'm not saying, you know, that there couldn't be other little improvements, but this is a really good product for someone that doesn't want to have to worry about chafing or the product being really bulky or really heavy and you worrying about how it's going to look. Like I said, when it comes to it having a bulge, you will have a pretty significant bulge when it comes to this product. You will. So you guys, like, that's all I have for you tonight. It's a really great product for someone who is very interested in a smaller STP packer. That's a 4-in-1. So if you're looking for something like that, that is a really great product. And remember, it's by freetom or freetom. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope everything is going great for you guys. And there will be some new things done on this channel here shortly. I am going to keep reiterating that every time I do a video. But you guys have a good night. And as I always tell you, remember to be you. Nobody could be you but you. Peace.